Hey there, it's me, Mama of Many Trades. I know a lot of you probably saw my video of how to set up your Easy Set pool. And I just thought I'd make a short video of how to take it down at the end of the season. It's that time, it's Labor Day weekend. So we're gonna take our pool down for the winter, and I just wanted to show you the steps to do that. It's pretty easy. First step obviously is gonna be to drain all your water out of the pool. And if you look on the side of the pool right here, there are actually two of those drains placed in the pool. There's one right here and one on the other side. To start with, we're going to start on this side. It's just up to you which one's easier for you. And then your pool comes with this piece right here. This is what helps drain it. Now I'm actually supposed to have had that on there already before I filled up the pool, and I forgot. So no worries though, we can still get it done. I've got a helper in the pool who's going to block some of the water from coming through when I take this cap off so it doesn't spray me all over, although it still might. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo the cap of the pool, and I'm going to place this piece in the pool so that it can drain. Now, if I did forget to show you, the reason you need this piece is because it fits on the end of your hose. So I'm going to put this piece on the end of my hose first, which is a little tricky to do one-handed while I'm videoing. Hang on. Let me sit you down here for a second. Oh, that's better. Okay. So we're going to screw this piece onto the end of the hose. Alright, there it is. And then when I undo the plug on the side of the pool, it's going to squirt out a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to cram this in really fast and screw it into there, and it'll be okay. So, are you ready, helper? Mm-hmm. Okay. We've got it plugged from the inside as best we can. Just throw one of the kids in there and have them stick their toe in the hole to plug it. Okay, here's hoping. Oh, ah! Okay, shove that right in there and then just screw it on. And it is leaking a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so I've got my hose hooked on there. Now let me turn you around. Okay, so I've got the hose hooked on. And then we drag our hose, you can see I've got it just laid out here. Water's already coming out of the other end. Now what I do is I just drag the hose all the way down as far as it will go into the ditch near our yard, near the road. Okay, so that'll just sit there. It doesn't drain very fast, which is okay. And then I come out every few hours. Let me turn you around again. I come out every few hours and I just move the hose around so that I'm not flooding any part of the yard. So this is going to take probably 24 hours to drain all the way. One thing I will recommend before you drain your pool, make sure you haven't put chemical, chlorine or anything in it for about a week or more if you can. I haven't put chlorine in since it was at least last weekend, and that way you don't kill your grass. So we're going to let this drain for 24 hours or so, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what to do next. Thanks so much. Here we are. It's been about 48 hours, and you can see the pool is pretty empty, almost completely dry, a little bit dirty, all the debris that's just kind of in there. So our next step, guess we don't need this ladder anymore. Get that out of here. We're going to hose that ladder down to clean it. But our next step for this pool, we're going to detach all of the filtering system from the side of the pool. We're going to detach all the hoses. We're going to thoroughly clean and rinse those out and dry them. So inside the filter and everywhere, you want to rinse and clean that, turn it upside down, let it dry completely. And as for the pool, we're going to take the pool leaving the ring blown up. Don't take the air out of the ring yet. We're going to turn it upside down and drag it around to the driveway, where we're going to use a high-powered rinse to rinse the inside of the pool out. We're going to rinse the outside real good. And then we're going to leave it out in the sun for as long as it takes. We'll probably have to flip it a time or two, but you want the pool to be completely dry. So that's our next step. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back on board once we get over to the driveway, just to give you a couple pointers there. Again, keep the ring blown up. It's a lot easier to get it dry that way, and we will talk to you about that in just a few minutes. All right, we've got the The pool drug around here to the driveway, that took 3 people, just so you know. It's a lot heavier than it looks. So we've got it here. You can see we've got a lot of the dirty water down at the bottom where the drain plug is. So what we're going to do is use our handy blower. We're going to turn it on, blow the rest of the leaves down as best we can, and then we're going to take our hose, do a quick rinse off in the pool to get most of the dirt out, and then we'll have to drain it again out the bottom, and then once we do that, it'll be time to dry it out. So I'm going to get started on the blower, and then we'll get back to you once we've finished that part of it. Okay, we've got the pool pretty well rinsed, rinsed it inside and out. After we rinsed the inside, we tipped it upside down. So right now it's laying upside down. And we're gonna leave it here in the driveway probably at least a day. We'll come out every couple hours and we'll just kind of move it around a little bit to let any pockets of water dry out in the sun. And then once the backside here or the underside is dry, we'll flip it over, leave it out here in the driveway for another day or so, doing the same process until that's dry. It's really, really important that you get it completely dry before you store it for the winter. Otherwise it gets mold. The vinyl can actually crack or get moldy, and then your pool will not be good next year. So this is the most important step, is to make sure it's completely dry in every spot before you fold it up and store it wherever you're going to store it. So I hope this was helpful to you. I don't think I'll video any more of this because it's pretty self-explanatory. Flipping it, drying it, folding it up. Obviously we will let the air out of the ring once it's completely dry and store it for the winter. And then next spring, check out my other video of how to set it back up again. So I hope this was helpful. You all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Okay, last step. The pool is completely dry, top and bottom. You want to fold the blow up part into the middle after you've let all the air out, so it should look kind of like a circle. And the last thing you need to do, have you ever folded a fitted sheet? That's what you're about to do with this. It's a giant fitted sheet, so however you do that is how you're going to fold up this pool and store it. Good luck with that. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope this helps.